Their protection is gone because you are gone. It's every man for themselves right now. That's why the enemy isn't doing too good right now. It pays to not be a yes man to everyone because behind the scenes, these people are making horrible decisions trying to get someone else's approval who doesn't really care about them. See, you had nothing but love to give to these people, and you still do. It's just from a distance. So let's talk about it. Whenever you were in elementary school, I'm sure they taught you different escape routes. Like you had to draw it, you had to figure this out. If this happens, you need to do this. So when it comes down to this narcissist, they never really gave you an option. They never really gave you a choice. You had to escape away from these people. You had to close the door, lock it, and throw the key somewhere over yonder and let them go. And they're having a hard time realizing the fact that you're not coming back to their disrespect, but they still want to make sure they got it. You know what I'm saying? They're still going to try to test you to see if they have it, and they do. It's called too much pride. Whenever someone is willing to lie to you when they know the truth, it shows you exactly what you're working with. They do not fully understand that the truth shall set you free. So they're trying to hold you hostage and bondage with them. I'm not really sure exactly what the saying is, but it's something like these people will follow Satan into hell as long as they have somebody to go with them. And that says a lot. Like it says a lot. These people will be friends with the enemy and then follow them to a place where they don't want to go versus trying to treat someone who actually cares about them correctly. They would rather take, the other route, and that's how bad decisions are made. You are no longer there to give them a sound mind. You are no longer there to encourage them, to convince them that things will get better. This too shall pass. You're not there to give them that sound mind. Because behind closed doors, all these people wanted to do was mock you and play in your face with the people that act just like them, that have the same morals and beliefs and, you know what I'm saying, like that evil, wicked mindset as them. And despite how everything might have ended between y'all, I can guarantee you that these people regret their decision. They have never met someone else like you in their life. And they were blinded by their own pride, by their own whatever, to the point where they couldn't see you for who you really were because they were too busy being in competition with you. They were too busy trying to hinder you, to stop you. And now these people, like I said, they're in regret because now they actually need you. They need you to come back, but it's too late because they know that you're not coming back. Whenever you decided to choose you and take your power back, that really changed the whole game. They never expected for you to escape the way that you escaped. Now they're having to realize why you moved the way you moved, but it would require them to hold some kind of accountability. But the narcissists, they feel like they can do no wrong, so they're not going to do that. But it's the fact that you never went back to them. They can't text you, they can't call you, they can't pull up on you. You're not coming back. You're not going back to them. And it's forcing them to have to think on a couple of things. And, that could be a dark place, especially if you wrong an innocent person. So, hey, that's what it is. Everyone knows that time heals. But the thing about it that really irks me is the fact that they'll wait a couple of weeks, a couple of months, maybe even years before they try to slither their way back into your life and act like nothing ever happened. You are so intelligent to the point where you could tell them exactly when they had you messed up, what they were wearing, what song you was listening to in your head, and around what time of day. But these people want to act like you forgot just so they can, come back into your life and pretend and act and do it all over again. People play with your knowledge and wisdom, and I have a big problem with that. Like, I'm not saying I'm the smartest, but at the end of the day, I know what you did to me. I know how it made me feel. Just like you, I'm sure you can remember how you felt whenever these people did what it is that they, did to you. But instead of holding themselves accountable, they want to act and pretend like nothing ever happened. I have a problem with that. It's not like you're trying to take mental notes to go back and forth with the enemy. You are just very smart. You're intelligent. You pay attention to what's going on around you. And they fail to realize that if you really told them what you actually knew, what you know, it would run circles and laps around these people. But the fact that you decided to run away and let them pick up the pieces of that friendship, that relationship, that bond, let them pick up the pieces, they have to know that last time was the last time, because you're not even going back and forth with them. You're not even telling them where they had you messed up at, because you don't care. Like, even though I'm talking about it, I'm trying to help others, but you really do not care enough to go back and forth with a fool, with someone who is committed to misunderstanding you, because again, you are too intelligent for that. You are too smart for that. And if you go back and forth with them, you will lower yourself, and that's negative. Trust me when I say these people will forever try to slither their way back into your life. They will always try to do that. And I don't want you to think that you are cold-hearted or, heartless for rejecting these people. But let's be honest, you had to do what was best for you, because having these people around, you would have started making bad decisions and bad choices and picking up on their, all of that stuff. And you ain't got time for that, at all. And that's where those people really wanted you to be, because you are so strong. You have to stand on your standards in this season, because, every day you wake up and push forward and keep going, the past is going to present itself to you. And you have to be strong enough to walk away. You have to be strong enough to mentally come up with an escape route and then bring it into the physical and make it do what it do. So now that you have done that, to this enemy, just know their protection is gone, and it's because you are. So pray for your enemies. I know that's hard. I will always and forever say this, but the hardest thing that I ever in my whole life had to do was learn how to pray for the enemy. And whenever you do that, it's like you release them in a different way. I don't know. It's like a superpower. I know it's hard to pray for your enemy, but once you pray for them and, forgive them and alley-oop them to God, they ain't got no protection. I'm not trying to laugh, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna end this message. This was Conscious Court, back with another video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if anything resonated with you. I love you so much. Stay strong on this journey. I hope that you have a good day or night. All right, bye y'all.